Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 94 of WCW. I'm Swarls, by myself, as I always am on these streams. We got a lot of TVs to book. We got Great American Bash in 30 days, and then tonight we got Super Viernes. We didn't book a Super Viernes last stream, so I'm going to be super rusty about what is going on over there, so bear with me. Also, one thing I think I want to do is, actually, for these events, because right now we have Great American Bash as a Nitro show, and we have Bash at the Beach as a Saturday show. I think I want to swap those, but not like switch, just like switch when they happen, right? So I think I want the June pay-per-view to be Bash at the Beach, and I think I want the July pay-per-view to be Great American Bash. So then, like, and I think we're going to go to Japan for Bash at the Beach, and we could run the show in, like, Okinawa or Kyushu or something. Or other places in Japan where there's a beach. Gundacker, what's up, man? Long time no see. So let's just swap the dates. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Actually, we should probably do this one first. This one, all right, let's make Bash at the Beach on June 25th. And then Great American Bash will now be on July 30th, which is kind of a long time after the 4th of July, but like, whatever, man. At least it's in July, I guess. Okay. Oh, and I need to switch which brand is which. This is now a Nitro show. And Bash is, and Great American Bash is now a Saturday show. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, I'm doing pretty good. How's the DFS life going? Is that still legal where you live? All right, let's get to Super Viernes. All right, Bash at the Beach is now in 30 days. Okay, great. Yeah, I saw you were back in the ring, man. I saw Skiff or SBR show you did a table bump at a show. I saw that. Anyway, no nights off. We are always running Arena Mexico for these Super Viernes shows now. Oh, I'm probably set to like super... Yeah, that's the problem. I'm set to very big arena. Arena Mexico. Spanish and English. Okay, great. One holds 300 more people. That's interesting. Oh, this is not a great place to take notes, but good luck. I don't know how much 1995 CMLL, but as run by WCW, is going to help you in current day wrestling, but Godspeed. Alright, I have no idea what we need. We might need angle ideas for this show. We never really use angle ideas on this save, but we could maybe use them. Safe bet for Steve Austin. Steve Austin doesn't need a safe bet. Give me a character idea. Likely. Angle idea, safe bet. Still create a finish. Oh yeah, Indian, my other save. Me and Nick are doing 2004 WWE versus TNA. That's did we know each other in 2004? Were we on the boards then? That sounds right. Guys, this is Gundacker. He's one of my old message board buddies. Arcangel de la Muerte showed up and wants to be used. Oh, what are you looking like? Not bad. You know what? Arcangel de la Muerte? Sure. Yeah, you're a heel. You're the Archangel of Death. Yeah. Okay. Kato Kung Lee Jr. and Villano 3 really helped create a fun and relaxed atmosphere backstage after somehow finding a karaoke machine and starting an impromptu pre-show competition. Cool. Brother, you can't get to do the way to make me feel young thing. That's an old person thing. We get to say you make us feel old. That's our thing. But of course, I'm very young. I was a little baby on message boards. I was 2 years old. I'm in my 20s for sure. Ricky Steamboat did training. Lasertron passing on psychology to Chavo. Jerry Estrada yelled at Lance Storm. All right, great. I was 2 in 2004. All right, okay. All right, we get it. Let's do an open forum. Everyone on this brand is mad at me. Por qué? What did I do? Thank you, Chamo. Alright, last week we did El Dandy winning the NWA World Light Heavyweight title from American Love Machine. We did Blue Demon Jr., Atlantis, and Rayo de Jalisco defeating El Brazo, El Canek, and Pirata Morgan. Roddy Piper beat Villano 4 by DQ, and then the Villanos beat him up, sure. Chris Candido and Taka beat Hoovy, and Astro Ray. Too Cold beat Super Punk. Blue Panther and Negro Casas beat Norman and... Alright, I'm glad we could just do wrestling on this show. We have 2 Villanos. We have 3 and 4. In fact, let's build that kind of. We're gonna give Roddy a promo. We can do English and Spanish promos in Arena Mexico. So Roddy Piper is basically gonna be like, I should have known there was more than one Villano. You know, you guys got the numbers game, but I'll find backup. That kind of thing. Let's call this storyline development. Ed Lewis was Thrall's favorite wrestler. See, it doesn't help that I know who Ed Lewis is. Like, obviously, he's way before my time, but, like, the fact that I even know who that is means I'm old. Let's do another angle. I don't know how this is gonna go, but let's send our new guy, El Genio, out there, the genius. The genius is going to do a poem about Paraguayo, about how Paraguayo is stupid, and is no match for El Genio or the Macho Man. And then I'm going to give Randy and Lanny a match just to make sure they have chemistry, because boy, that would suck, huh? Nick, what's up? Nick, the chat's being mean to me. Is this what it's like when you book things? This sucks. Who are they? Oh, the Headhunters, sure. Headhunter A and Headhunter B. Oh, I keep forgetting that Headhunter A has chronic knee pain. Oh, he's never gonna get over chronic knee pain. Oh, I forgot we signed Coco for this brand. Alright. Super Muneko and Super Pinocchio. You guys are taking on the Pathos. It is 8 minutes. Give Eugenio the win. I don't think I added him to the storyline. I should do that. Yes, let's simply add Eugenio. And then this will advance the story. Road agent. Okay, who's the fucking... Oh, Eugenio's a road agent. All right. Pirata Morgan's a... Sure. You put this match together, Pirata. You tell Randy Savage how to do his job, Pirata Morgan. Have fun with that, dude. What do we need on this brand again? We need High Spots or Steal the Show and Tech Masterclass. All right. Neither one of those would be a problem. The promo god El Dandy is going to... I don't know if we've officially said, hey, it's going to be a unification match yet, so let's do that. Let's have El Dandy cut a promo. Let's advance the storyline. You know, this is probably a Nitro. Yeah. Let's advance the light heavyweight title storyline. 6 minutes. El Dandy wants to unify his title with Ultimo's. All right. Alright, Negro Casas, Paraguayo. Para's just kind of not doing anything. Too cold, recognizable. Good for him. Alright, what we got here? Astro and Connect. Is Astro and Connect? I guess Astro and Connect is still going. Panther and Norman, sure. Blue Panther, even Norman and Great Sasuke. Oh, I did a tag team tech masterclass, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, that seems like something I would do. Piper versus Yano's a little cold. How could that be? Alright, let's give the Villanos just a match. They could wrestle either before or after the Piper promo. What do y'all's skills look like? You've got some tech. Yano 4. Oh, we could have another tag team tech masterclass on our hands. We super do have trio titles, yes. I believe they're vacant, but we do have them. I can see why I put Sasuke in there. Super Crazy has 6381 tech, huh? Alright. Super Crazy and Psychosis taking on the Villanos in a tech masterclass. Let's see how that goes. Alright, I still don't have a main event for the show. I should do that. Oro passed in 1993 at 21 years. Oh, damn. Okay. don't think we have any fucking major. Oh, Steve Austin. Yeah, Steve Austin's a major star, sure. No stars, well known. We got Negro Casas and we got Perro Aguayo. We can work them into the main event. Let's do... Hey, it's CMLL. Let's do a trios match. Let's do... well-knowns. Perro's a face, so we put Perro over here. We put Negro Casas over here. And then... Oh, it's got to be Atlantis and Blue Demon teaming with Perro. And then Negro Casas. You know what? All El Dandy's doing tonight is cutting a promo. We could... El Dandy and Pirata Morgan. Look at these guys, 16 minutes. Oh, what I would like to do is have El Dandy... I think El Dandy can pin Perro with, like, a distraction from the Genius. I think we could do that. El Dandy's very over. I know Perro is also very over. But we're telling stories, you know? Oh, he's furious. Okay. Is the pop difference that much? 91. Okay, he's very... Okay, alright. 87. It's not that crazy. It's only a couple points. I'm gonna talk to him. This might go poorly, but... Hey, man. How would you like to lose a match to El freaking Dandy, dude? Not interested in putting anyone... Okay. Alright, new finish. Paraguayo will still be distracted. But then while he's distracted, El Dandy will roll up Blue Demon Jr. Wouldn't they go by US Pop, though? Oh, maybe? Although I still don't think that's that different. Yeah, El Dandy's is 65. And oh, he's okay. No, he has to have a lot more in the U.S. All right, I think Nick's right. All right, and then we need to steal the show match, and we'll be good on matches. And listen, steal the show matches should be the easiest one. Let's look at the bajillion titles we have here. Are the trios? We have not. Okay, we gotta. Because all we're doing this stream is like a million... let's set up like a mini trios tournament. I don't know if we're going full-blown 8 teams, although we certainly could. Hey, this match that we did in the main event would be a great fucking trios tournament match. Let's do that. El Dandy can be in both. Who cares? He could go for the light heavyweight title and the trios. Although, honestly, this trio, Negro Casas, El Dandy, and Pirata Morgan might have to win. I'll just put TT for Trios Tournament and hope I know what that means. Yeah, that is the one thing I'm kind of afraid about with Negro Casas, El Dandy, and Pirata Morgan is there's not a loss post on that team if we want these guys to lose to a lower team. But we'll see. How over is Pirata Morgan? He's pretty over, right? Oh, he's not as over. No, Pirata Morgan can probably lose if we need. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, let's book another Trios Tournament match. Let's just get some guys that can cook. Oh, Coco as one of the guys would be so funny, but he's not really a cooker. Too Cold's recognizable now. Too Cold. American Love Machine. Oh, Coco would be the best, like vibes-wise. I really like Coco as the third guy on this team, but, like, work rate-wise, it's Sasuke. So we're going to go Great Sasuke as just, like, fun babyface work rate team. Also, we need to steal the show match, you know? And then they're going to take on Kato Kung Lee. You've got skill. Yeah, let's get you in there. Kato Kung Lee. Oro and Plata. Taka and Kato Kung Lee, both like martial arts guys. Arcangel de la Muerte. I knew you were here for a reason. And then third guy. MS1 isn't really a steal the show guy. I don't want to burn Oro or Plata here. I guess you could kind of sneak one guy that's not really steal the show into the steal the show match. So let's use MS1. Oh, it just puts 3 through. Okay, that's not very helpful. Trios tournament. Scorp. American Love Machine. Sasuke versus Kato Kung Lee Jr. Arcangel de la Muerte. MS1. I would like Too Cold to win. This will be our fun babyface team. We'll see how they do. We have 10 more minutes, and we could really go either way on wrestling or promos, so that's great. Too much Pirata Morgan. I think too much is fine. It's only, I think you only get penalized when it's like being way overused, so I think we'll be okay. MS1 should be teaming with Satanico and Pirata. Oh. Well. Oh, we didn't do anything with Blue Panther and Norman. We got to do like a Coco Beware hype video, right? Everyone's. What's your tech masterclass? It's the fucking Villanos versus Super Crazy and Psychosis, of course. Two minutes, outside broadcast, video, pre-tape, hype. Bird. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with Norman and Panther? Let's see. Blue Panther beat Norman. Upset Norman calls Panther a fraud and said it would be a disgrace if he wins a tournament. American Love Machine defeated Blue Panther. Okay, so he cost Norman that. And then Norman cost him that. And then last week they just simply had a tag match. Okay. I think Panther's got to cut a promo, unfortunately. I don't know if he's good at that. Oh, not really. And I don't imagine Norman is either. Not you, no, but he... Actually? Maybe. Alright, folks. It's a good old-fashioned cook test. Let's see what happens. Norman Smiley and son of both. 6-minute promo. Blue Panther blames Norman for costing him the tournament match against American Love Machine, and Norman's just like, damn right I did. It is ballsy, but I feel like that's kind of what this brand is for a little bit, you know? Like, let's try some stuff. This is already 12 minutes. I guess we could, yeah, we do have like 10 minutes. We could squeeze one last match on here. Who's recognizable? El Connect, Lasertron, Astro Ray Jr. No, I'm sorry, he's the last and important guy. So it's Lasertron or it's El Connect. Lasertron could probably use a win. Let's give Lasertron and Chavo a quick win. I don't really want to. You know what? Let's do this instead. Let's do 1v1 Lasertron. Yes, Connect is the heavyweight champion. Let's give Lasertron. Let's go him and Taka just like 8 minutes open. See if we can't give Taka a little bit of overness. But Lasertron will obviously win. All right, what a show. Starting with our Tech Masterclass, obviously. And then I guess Piper can talk shit on them right after that. Lasertron and Taka. That's got strong second match of the night vibes. Panther Norton. Actually, this might be in order. El Dandy, Randy Savage. Oh, the poem. I guess the poem could be right there because it's like they have their match. He does a post-match poem, and then Pero comes out for his match and is like, I don't like the poem they said about me. I think good. I have no idea what this is gonna get. These shows in Mexico are a total wild card every time. 84. I don't know. I'll tell you this, not a great start. Maybe these guys were not the best choices for a Tech Masterclass. Maybe I should stick with Tech Masterclasses to guys that have like blue Tech Masterclass skills. I shouldn't risk it with guys who have like 60s and 70s technical. 74 for the Piper promo. That's fine. I mean, I would like these to be better, but eh. A 75 for Lasertron and Taka. Okay. Okay. We like that. That's what we wanted here. We wanted a nice performance from Taka. I mean, he was hard carried by Lasertron, but that's okay. Lasertron run with the jalapeno roll. We got a 65 for this promo. You know what? That's okay. Norman did a bad job, but I did ask him to cut a promo in Arena Mexico, and he was probably just like, what? So I can't really blame him. Oh, 49 for the Coco Beware hype video. That's why we don't do these. They don't work. A 77 for our Steal the Show, just like random 6-man tag. Sasuke's getting 72s and he's not over at all. Okay. Okay. '88 El Dandy promo. Finally. '78 for El Genio and Randy. Randy was really off his game. I was hoping they would have chemistry since, you know, they're brothers. But at least they didn't have negative chemistry, so I guess I'll take it. A 56 for the Genius, that's fine. Randy getting a 90. Randy is like all over the place. I feel like Randy can get a 78 or a 92, and I wouldn't like blink an eye. I'd just be like, yep. $96 for the Pome? Oh. Mexico loves / hates El Genio. People hate this guy. Boo. We hate poetry. And last week we discovered that he was fluent in Spanish, so I assume he's doing a poem in Spanish. Alright, come on, main event. Okay, 88 main event. We take for sure. It turns out putting a lot of your best luchadors in a 6-man tag main event is a good idea. I guess that's why CMLL be doing that. $85. You know what? We did get yelled at for those guys being overused. But you know what? That's fine. That balanced out with the multiple angles bonus. So I think 85 is just what we would have got regardless. Money, 300 grand, sure. Pop recap, going up in Mexico, slowly but surely. Boy, that's a name. Gosaku Goshogawara. Goshogawara. That's hard. He should change that. SBR, co-host for my podcast, just sent me. He's at the Mets game tonight, and he just sent me like a creeper shot photo he took of YouTuber Jolly Olive, who's at the game. SBR, if you watch this later, please say hi to him. Don't just take creeper photos. Super Viernes is our most watched show. I think it's mostly because of the really good deal we have in Mexico, but listen. Super Viernes is low-key the A show. With this roster, I feel like we'll have to just eat those poundies for a while. Yeah. Yeah. That was part of the reason we hired Lanny and Coco, is because those guys are over, like, they're like mid-card over in both America and Mexico. So if we put them up the card, the game shouldn't yell at us about that. Shouldn't. Eddie Guerrero is fully recovered from his injury. Our merchandise operation has successfully upgraded to industrial scale level. No further upgrading will take place unless you request it. Chat, did we do this? I don't remember doing this, but this also could have been a thing we did forever ago, and like, oh, it takes 3 months to upgrade, and I wouldn't have remembered. I think I pestered you to do this. That sounds right. About a year ago in game. Okay. That would explain why I don't remember it. Okay. Tony Schiavone has gone from skinny to toned. What the fuck? All right. Fantasia strained her wrist at a house show. Okay. In Ontario, 150? Whoa. Wow, packing them in on these Canada house shows now. I should upgrade it again. Sure. Is there a level above industrial? That seems crazy. Merchandise. Oh no, that's only 7 of. Yeah, we probably should upgrade it again. Sure, start an upgrade. Whatever, man. It takes a year. I can't wait until episode 176 or whatever when it goes up again. And I'm like, chat, did we do this? You guys were like, yes, Warley. Oh, there is Rapid. I see. Okay. I'm glad it didn't make me stop it and then start it again. That would have been stupid. Yeah, listen. This is why our only plan for Starrcade is Scott Steiner win title. Although, Inoki #2 is crazy. I have to assume a lot of that is selling in Japan, but that's crazy. He doesn't even wrestle. Oh, man. I have a feeling I should probably be upgrading my merchandise in TNA as well. Mainly because Nick was about to say something about my merchandise and then stopped himself on the first episode. But I did not remember to do it. What's this? Right. We signed Kevin Sullivan and Bullpain. Sure. Of course we did. Yeah, man, you're a heel. Obviously you're a heel. You're fucking Kevin Sullivan. Oh! Viato 3 strained his bicep at UWA. Oh, a few days. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just a strain. Kevin Sullivan, you are obviously going to Saturday. And I assume your gimmick is a Colt. Yeah, that's fine. I was going to make it Taskmaster, but a Colt should be fine. Same fucking thing. Sorry, I'm telling SBR to say hi. There's like a whole group of John Boy people in this section. I'm like, go say hi. Don't just be a fucking creeper. They won't bite. Oh, I don't remember the exact idea about the potion, but he's absolutely raising Vampiro from the dead or whatever the fuck. Like we're gonna do something stupid on Saturday for sure. Ask them if Nick can play Blitzball. All right, Nick, I'm throwing it in. We'll see what happens. All right, no nights off here on Nitro. Where was the last? Where have we not been in a while? May. April for Southwest, sure. God, 24,000 people for a Nitro. I guess 23, but still, that's crazy. Last time we went to California. Let's go to either Arizona or Utah, I guess. Or I guess Nevada. See, that's Provo, Utah. Oh, let's go to BYU, baby. Let's do this one for the Mormons. Booking team meeting. Character idea. Safe bet. Okay, cool. Angle idea. Safe bet for Stan Hansen. I mean, he doesn't really need it, but okay. 150, we can get 3 creative finishes. Boom, safe bet. Boom, safe bet. Boom, safe bet. Let's go. Hell of a meeting. Great job, everybody. Tom Brandy. Sure, man. You can. Yeah, you've got this stuff. You can get beat up by Vader or whatever. Mabel wants to hang out. Mabel seems like a good hang. We're gonna let Mabel hang out. Sean Waltman won a video game tournament. I think we do this every time. What is it? It's May 95. Is the PlayStation out here yet? It's for sure out in Japan. Although we have a lot of Japanese wrestlers. Maybe someone imported a PlayStation. Tom Brady should team with the Italians. Well, the Italians are on Saturday night, you know. Ultimo ribbed the locker room. That's true. Mabel loves to just show up at my shows in any save. Jimmy Jett and Sean Waltman got along well, sure. PS1 isn't out till like 98. No, that's super wrong. PS1 comes out in like 95 for sure. Oh, and I have to ask Google. When was the PS1 released? When was the PS1 released? Oh, it's in fucking AI mode. Japan, December 94. North America, September 95. Okay, so my headcanon is that, like, Kobashi or Misawa or one of those guys has imported a Japanese PlayStation, and that's what these guys are playing. Or they're playing a Sega Saturn. They're playing fucking Virtua Fighter on the Sega Saturn. Training. Brian Pillman and Mike Tenay had a blazing argument. All right. Kenta Kobashi and Chaparita Asari have been hanging out together a lot recently. Okay, all right. I see you, Kenta. I see you. All right. You know what? Open forum again. A lot of people are mad at me, so I'm just gonna let them vent. Virtua Fighter is a very popular game, and it was good for its time, but that launch version on the Saturn is bad. It's like buggy and awful. Alright, what do we... I gotta get my notes up. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, you know what? I gotta change this in my notes, because this is gonna fuck me up. Because now the next show is Bash at the Beach, which is Nitro. And then the Saturday one is Great American Bash. Alright, so we're building towards Austin and Kobashi, sure. We're doing Sting and Bam Bam for the Triple Crown, sure. Tag titles, Owen Regal versus Holy Demon Army, sure. Dustin Sabu, Ron. We haven't turned Ron yet. We should probably do that. Light heavyweight title, Ultimo versus Al Dandy. Cynthia Moreno and Manami Toyota. Vader and Brian Pillman. Jumbo Gordy. Rude and Marty versus Stan and Misawa. That's one we have to get going on too. Misawa has... We've just been, like, planting seeds of a Misawa turn, but, like, within the next week or two, we gotta, like, turn him. Are they using the modem in the set? Listen, no, it's it's a tournament. They're all playing there. They're all standing next to each other. No modem needs to be involved in that. Stan Owen Hart and Steve Regal defeated Rick Rude, March and Misawa by DQ. Rude and Marty want Misawa to help them, but he's conflicted. Okay, so we're telling stories. Great American Bash live. It's Bash at the Beach. Oh, Dandy double belt motion. Hell yeah. Owen and Regal. Okay, that's official. Kobashi wants to retirement. Austin. All right, so Austin has been like, Kobashi, you want the title? You know, he's doing that gimmick. So let's Kobashi probably just needs a big win, you know, to impress Steve. Is there just like a person he could just like beat? Not really. Every big person I have on the roster is like involved in a thing other than like Negro Casas, but that's not that big of a win. So like, it'll probably have to be some kind of tag match then. Let's do. I mean, when you can do this, you got to do it. Austin and Pillman back together, as they will take on Kenta Kobashi and Big Van Vader. What a match this is! 18. I would love for Kobashi to pin Austin. That's really the story we're telling here. 84 pop in America, 84 pop in Japan, Austin, 92 pop for 90 pop for... Alright, we're going to try it. What's the worst that could happen? Bucket, what's up? Kobashi. Pinning Steve Austin. We can make it a flash pin. Steve Austin is very unhappy. Okay, he's only very unhappy. He's not, like, furious, you know? Let me talk to you. How would you like to put over Kenta Kobashi? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, we'll do a promo for the Blondes for sure. And then I would like to end the show with, like, Inoki coming out and celebrating with Kobashi. While Austin is, like, kicking the ropes and going, no! No! That was a fast count! You know, that kind of stuff. Kenta and Inoki celebrate Steve mad. And then let's do said promo backstage right before this. Steve, we did a big Austin Pillman feud, right? I'm not making that up. We had the Blondes that broke them up, so there would be some animosity here. But they're also both heels. So I think this promo is like, well, me and you, we've had our differences in the past, but tonight we have a common goal, and let's have it be just like old times, like that kind of promo. Okay. I have a creative finish. Safe bet. Yeah, we should probably use it because he's not winning at the pay-per-view. Unless something crazy happens. Yeah, we should probably use it. That's a good call. Thank you, chat. We gotta do an angle. We gotta do a backstage angle. With Stan and Masala. Where Stan is basically like, Masawa, I know we've had our differences, but I've been going through this with Rick Rude and Janetti, and I saw what happened last week. They wanted you to help them, and you didn't lay a hand on me. We worked so well together in the NWO before you throw me out. But you know what? It's for the best that the NWO ended. Maybe you could be my partner. And then Masawa's just going to be like, I don't know, man. I got to think about this. This is a very, AEW coded story. Now that I don't have an outlet for AEW stories, they're going to creep into my other saves. The ancient. The anxious millennial cowboy, Mitsuharu Misawa. Yeah, no, Hogan's in the Fed. At some point, we could have signed Hogan or Warrior, and we signed Warrior, which, probably made the wrong choice, but it was fun booking Warrior. Also, we're crushing WWF regardless, so I don't think it mattered. Alright, Bam Bam Jumbo, Rick Rude. Alright, let's give Rick Rude and Marty a promo. When I say Rick Rude and Marty, I mean let's have Rick Rude cut a promo and have Marty stand there earlier in the night, where they're basically going to be like, Stan Hansen, you bum, we'd challenge you to a tag match if you had any friends. Rude and Marty. Mock Hansen. Also, fuck Hulk Hogan. I mean, yeah, but also we signed Warrior, so it's not like I have a leg to stand on. It's not like he's any better. Alright, what's going on? What's going on with the Nightmares? Ron sends in promo from home. Okay. The Rhodes don't understand why Ron is so mad at them. Okay. Ron should be fucking pissed about that. What do you fucking mean you don't understand? This is the turn. Let's do, you know what? Let's do 2 minutes of the talking part. Where Ron is basically going to be like, what do you mean you don't, didn't you listen? Even when I pre-tape a promo and send it in, you guys apparently don't listen to it. What do you mean? I laid out everything why I'm mad at you. And then they're going to be like, wait, we can talk this out, baby. What do you mean? Why don't you and my son Dustin? And he's going to be like, Dusty, stay out of this. This isn't about you, man. I think they should just, keep talking over him, and then he snaps, and then we're going to do, 3 minutes of fighting. Maybe 4 minutes? Where he just fucking snaps. Dustin fighting. Ron fighting. I guess we should really, if he is a turn angle, we should really do Ron attacker. Dustin victim. Make this 3 minutes now. This is surprise. Let's turn Ron Simmons. Ron blows up at Rhodes's, turns heel. All right. Let's do this. Let's do let's turn brands off for a second. So we can have El Dandy. And then we are going to book Owen Hart, Steve Regal, Ultimo Dragon against TEW, Kawada, El freaking Dandy. Now we're cooking. We have 3 brands, man. We have Nitro, which is really like the work rate / All Japan brand. We have Saturday Night, which is like WCW-ass WCW brand. And then we have Super Viernes, which is a Lucha brand. I'm going to give these guys 16 minutes. I don't think that's too long. Unless the game tells me one of these guys is being overused, I'm giving them 16. God, I would love for this team to win. I don't know that we can do that. Let me see. Heavyweight title. They both say he's got fairly good. What about Nitro tag titles? Honestly, everyone has fairly good. It really could go either way. Oh, deathmatch brand. I don't think so. Is the pop? No, 34. That's not. I mean, if anyone can win this match, it's El freaking Dandy. Or maybe Kawada? No, not Kawada. 65 in America is good, but it's not Ultimo Dragon good. I'm going to try El Dandy Tainted over Ultimo Dragon. I don't think that's going to happen, but we're going to try it. Extremely unhappy. All right. Listen, can we get this twice in one night? Can I talk to him? Listen, who are you to doubt El Dandy? No, he won't. Okay. All right, there's no way this heel team can win. So let's have Ultimo win by disqualification. Let's do an open match. Check Owen. But, like, him losing to El Dandy doesn't really make sense. He would have to lose to Kawada, but I guess we can ask him if he'd lose to Kawada. It wouldn't hurt. Hey, man, do you want to lose a match to Toshiaki Kawada? How do you feel about that? No. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. No, we'll just do this shitty DQ finish. It's WCW, brother. Alright, we still need a storytelling match. Oh, Akira Taue is being used far too much. I was afraid of that. Alright, let's drop this to like 12. Is that still too much Akira Taue? No, that's fine. Alright. Still need a storytelling match. It could be that match we just booked, but we have other stuff to book. Oh, I would like to get the ladies on here. What's going on with the women's? Marina interview interrupted by Toyota. Big brawl. Nama Toyota defeated Chaparita Asari. Nama Toyota cook test. Oh, oh. Okay. All right. Let's. Okay. Manami. I'm looking at these. Cynthia Moreno and Sting versus Bam Bam and Manami. That's crazy. Or it's the Jumbo. That's even weirder. Yeah, no, that's the match. Sting and his good friend Cynthia Moreno taking on Bam Bam Bigelow and his good friend Manami Toyota. "12 minutes. Telling a story, bro. I would like to get Manami a tainted win. I think that would be good. That would be good for us. Let's go. Okay, great. We've got like 15 more minutes. We still have Jumbo and Gordy. And that's about it storyline-wise. Then we just haven't got... All right, well, what's going on with Jumbo and Gordy? If I remember correctly, they're having a storyline that's basically about nothing. Oh, it's the first one. Machine. Tori tells Gordy and Minnesota to get their act together. Kenny and Jumbo defeat Terry Gordy. They're literally just wrestling in tags every week. Alright, Jumbo won the big match at the pay-per-view. So I feel like Terry Gordy needs to cut a promo, which is like not ideal. I don't think Terry's much of a talker. Santix, hello. You're kind of jumping into the deep end a little bit. There might be like full-blown tutorials, but yes, it is a bit of an obtuse game. You kind of just have to learn by doing it. Yeah, Terry's not a talker. Jumbo's the better. That's so crazy. All right, I guess Jumbo is cutting a promo now about how Terry Gordy, I beat you at the pay-per-view, but everywhere I go, there's Terry Gordy. I can't get rid of you. So why don't we settle it once and for all at Bash at the Beach? Jumbo wants to settle it with Gordy once and for all at Bash at the Beach. Well, we haven't booked a Saturday show, but when we do, you're gonna have to sit through JPL. I'm sorry. Sabu's not really doing anything. Terry. Sabu and Terry are just kind of like not involved. Either one of them could just win a squash match. Oh, Tom Brandy's here. No one's ever been excited about Tom Brandy being here. Who's squashing him? Sabu or Terry Gordy? Sabu has white hot momentum. Terry Gordy, I mean, they both. I mean, I feel like Gordy's better at having a squash match, so I'm going to have Terry Gordy beat up Tom Brandy in 6 minutes. Chat, we can't buy a fourth company. I mean, we can, but... let me put it this way. We can't start a fourth brand. I'll never get anything done if we start a fourth brand. We'll be getting through like half a week every stream. Alright. Let's put this thing together. Let's open with this dope-ass 6-man tag. Then let's... Jumbo could cut that promo before his squash, sure. Actually, I don't like those two right next to each other, so let's swap these. Okay, that's a lot of promos right in a row. Let's, let's leave it. I think this show's good. I'm a little worried that, like, maybe these storylines aren't the hottest and will get penalized. But, like, on paper, this tag match main event should get, like, a 96 or something. So I'm going to guess high. I'm going to guess, like, a 92 for the show. I mean, that's a good start. 88. Honestly, Akira Taue really brought this down. Everyone else completely cooked. Even Kawada is getting 81s, which is really good because he only has like 50 pop. So, I'm hearing that this Toshiaki Kawada guy is a good worker. Brand thing being left off doesn't... I don't think it matters once we get into the show. Unless it does and everyone's going to be mad at me, I don't know. Who can say? 88 promo for Jumbo is so crazy. I'll never get over that. How you could just... Although they have nerfed this in the updates where it takes them longer to learn English, but if you just sign an over Japanese guy with a little bit of mic, he will be a good promo in like 3 months. It's wild. 70, the classic squash match rating. Oh, they had good chemistry. All right. Thanks for coming, Tom Brandy. 86 for Rick Rude. That's kind of low for a Rick Rude promo. I thought we'd be in the 90s on this, but that's fine. I will take a 76 on this. Cynthia got a 71. Manami got a 59. I would have liked to see her in the 60s, but that's okay. We got her a win here. That's big. $85 for this turn angle. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. How many? 9 segments. That's light for me. All right. Complete success on the Ron Simmons heel turn. 86 for Stan being like, oh, I'd like you to be my partner, Misawa-san. And then Misawa being like, I don't know, man. Let me think about it. 100 for Austin and Pillman cutting a promo. Okay, good. Yeah, this match got a fucking 99. This match absolutely whipped. Kobashi and Vader versus the Hollywood Blonde sounds fucking rad. Like, I gotta be honest. Oh, you know what? I forgot we used the creative finish. If I had remembered that, I would have guessed higher than a 92. Austin and Pillman have excellent chemistry together. Yeah. True. Then 75 for Inoki coming out, celebrating, Austin being mad. 96. Honestly feel like this could have been higher than that. There's a lot of blue segments on here, but, you know, we take a 96. We made $1 million. We gave the Mormons the best night of their life. I forgot the show was at the fucking BYU basketball arena. Up in the Southwest, up in the Maritimes. Chubu, Kansai. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Okinawa is even in the game, unless it's part of Kyushu or something. But I think we're going to do Bash at the Beach in Kyushu. I believe there are beaches there. If we got any Japanese geography experts in the chat, let me know. You know, I always skip nights off because I just say no nights off and go past it. That's a bit. But we should actually give Steve Austin nights off on shows where I'm not going to book him. That is a good point. Bull Payne. Bull Payne is here. Yeah, 900,000 for Nitro. Where we're getting $1 million for Super Viernes, baby. Oh, too many bulls. Psycho. Is that... I don't know. Are you Psycho? Dominant and badass style getting strictly well. I don't know if Psycho is dominant. Is there a way to see what his current gimmick is? Like, when it comes to this? No, I don't have... I never have creative ideas. Alright, let's make him a badass. I mean, he's bull effing pain, man. Actually, you know what? Let's, I would say this is, like, a little on the generic and safe side. He's just, like, mean guy. Okinawa is Kyushu in-game. Okay, thank you. What companies could you buy if you wanted to? Well, if I wanted to, I wouldn't buy any more companies. If I wanted to, I wouldn't have bought CMLL. I wanted to keep just giving them money to keep existing. And then you guys were like, no, you gotta buy it. Alright, what are we building to on Saturday? Austin Eddie, Hennigan Avalanche in a stipulation. Cactus and Dr. Death also in a stipulation match, US title. Takata Severin, sure. Steamboat vs. Tenru. Flair vs. Arn. I can't believe we didn't do Flair vs. Arn yet. That's crazy. TV title, JPL has to win the TV title. Oh. Oh, I will see. Fantasia is back from her injury. House show in Alberta, 97 fans. Koji Katao versus Rings. going on late night radio and burying Rings. That's funny. All right, here we go. Saturday night. Here's the thing. I might need Austin. On Super Viernes, we will give Austin the night off because we like never book one Super Viernes. He doesn't need to come to Mexico. All right, no nights off. Where haven't we been in a little bit? Can I do a show in Pennsylvania? Yeah, probably. I don't think I've been to the Tri-State in a little bit. Going to the Spectrum, sure. Booking team meeting. Storyline idea. Likely. Yeah. Character idea. Safe bet. Okay. Storyline. Nope. Finish. Likely. Angle idea. Near certainty. Okay. The Spectrum isn't around anymore. It's 1995, brother. It's still going strong. Hey, Vito Lagrasso. He showed up. He wants to work. Oh, he's not good. But you know what? We do have the Italians on this brand. So bring them in. Bring them in. One night deal. No, you're a babyface. Italians always babyface. Anthony Durante. Oh, you Italian too? I don't know. The Durante. It could be, could not be. You know what? You can hang out. That's fine. Training. Sherry Martel and Steve Williams got into a heated argument. All right. Cactus Jack and Doug Gilbert had to be... All right, everyone fucking calm down. Bobby Fulton's got a creative finish. Okay. Pretty sure he's Puerto Rican. Well, I guess he could come in too. All right, more open forums all week. All right, this brand is a little more chill. On the other brands, I've got like half a dozen people yelling at me. Or I guess a dozen. This is kind of half a dozen. Oh yeah, Battle Cat's real mad at me. Yeah. So I asked him to put over Jean. Alright, time for us to be Avalanche Dave Finley. Eddie will be cleared by next week, and he wants to defend his team. Oh, I said he was... I don't think he's going to drop that title to fucking JPL this week. He might be defending that TV title against someone that isn't John Paul. Yeah, because he's in the 50s. Eddie's 81. All right, let's talk to him right up front. Hey man, do you want to lose a match to John Paul Levesque? No. Okay. All right. Okay. You have very... All right, we could give... You could have more momentum. You could absolutely have more momentum, Jean. We can fix that. Let's give you a character idea. We have two safe bets. Success. What has hot momentum? Oh, do I want to bump him up to... Oh, I'm afraid if I use the next one, it'll be bad. So let's stick with hot. We have to get the TV title off of Eddie because he's going up to wrestle Steve for the WCW title. I mean, we don't have to get it off him, but, you know. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a classic... Eddie is going to simply defend the title against somebody else tonight. You know what, Negro Casas? You're not on a brand, so you're always showing up, but this is actually perfect. Eddie Guerrero versus Negro Casas. Okay? That's a good TV title match. Skills. I think you guys are going to have a tech masterclass, actually. Yes. You guys are going to open the show with a 12-minute tech masterclass that Eddie's going to win. Obviously. And then, are you in the storyline? You're in the world title scene storyline. Yeah, you are. Okay. I'm going to simply advance the world title scene storyline. And then afterwards, Eddie is going to cut a promo about how he's going to defend this TV title every week so he can prove to everyone that he's the best champion in WCW. Okay, the best champion in WCW? It's not Cactus Jack. It's not Steve Austin. It's Eddie Guerrero, baby. Steve Austin will not take this. He will not take this kindly. Eddie is going to defend his TV title every week to prove he is the best champ in WCW. Okay. Stealing my idea, Eddie versus Triple H. Yeah, totally. Alright, let's, I mean, John Paul's got to win a fucking match. John Paul. Hey, Vito Lagrasso. Although that's going to be a shitty match. But yeah, whatever. We're just trying to get a momentum. Alright. Heading versus Avalanche is continuing. A lot of things are continuing. Actually, let's do this. Let me go to storylines. Which storylines on this brand are hot? Akiyama is on Saturday now, I guess, is very hot. This is surprising to me. Catch Club Breakup. It's hotter than Catch Club Breakup? The fuck? Alright, Flair Steamboat. Extremely hot. Sure. Even though that is now Flair and Arn and Steamboat and Tenru, but sure. Hennig and Avalanche is very hot. Okay, well, I mean, if those two storylines are both very hot, let's fucking smush them together. Although this can't really be a main event. Akiyama, well, whatever. Let's do... I've already forgotten what the second fucking one was. Hennig Avalanche, right? Let's do Kurt. Let's do Jun Akiyama taking on Avalanche, Eddie Gilbert, Doug Gilbert. Actually, you know what? Terry Funk is also in that shitty feud with Richard Slinger, where let's replace Doug Gilbert with Richard Slinger. Let's do that. I don't think this can go on last. But also, like, maybe it can't. No, he's got 30 pop. This can't go last. Alright. This is 12 minutes. This is storytelling. And hey, Doug Gilbert isn't in this match. You know what that means. Eddie Gilbert will pin Jun Akiyama. After interference from Doug Gilbert. Alright, Arn's gonna cut a promo. That's basically like, you know, I wanted to win the WCW title to show that I was no longer in Ric Flair's shadow, and I failed. And I took that really hard. But last week, when Rick attacked me unprovoked, it reminded me that, you know what? There is still a way for me to prove that I'm not in Ric Flair's shadow. And that's to beat Ric Flair's ass. Oh, we gotta do the dumb shit with fucking Sullivan and the Coven. Is there... No, I don't really want him to be the leader. I'll make him like the deputy, I guess. He's like second in command. Boy, 4 minutes. Surprise. Back, outside broadcast, video, Retape. Kevin Sullivan. Hero. Mortis, you are there. Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan. Raises Vampiro from his grave and does spooky shit. Great. Beautiful. Tenru. Have we done anything with Tenru? Steamboat? Ricky Steamboat defeated Karule. And that was really it. So we have to start Tenru and Steamboat. Well, we can go to the well for 1,000th time. I wonder if I've booked this exact 6-man tag. Let's see. Have we done Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, and Ricky Steamboat against Ric Flair, Rick Martel, and Junichiro Tenru? We did an 8-man tag with 6 of these guys, but that, you know what? That doesn't count. And it was like 2 weeks ago, but I don't care. We're doing it again. Did I make a storyline? Are they're just in the Flair Steam. Yeah, I just put them in Flair Steamboat. Okay. Well, Tenru needs, Tenru definitely needs to win. Tenru, Steamboat, Tainted. This is for sure the main event. And then let's do an angle at the end where Arn comes out and is like yelling at the ref, like, he cheated. And then Flair tells him to shut up. And honestly, a whole big fight probably breaks out with like everybody that's out there, but I don't feel like fucking adding all that. So we're just going to put it as Arn Anderson and Ric Flair fighting. Okay. All right, we got Cactus and Dr. Death, and we have Catch Club breaking up. Dan Severn and the Gilberts beat June and the Catch Club. Okay. So not Rick Ken defeated Dan Severn and Lions in the match. Okay. Unfortunately, Dan needs to cut a promo, which means that Harley Race needs to cut a promo. Where he is going to lie and say that the only reason Shamrock won the match at the last pay-per-view was because of that crooked referee, Nobuhiko Takada. Oh, when we get our hands on you, Takada, you'll pay for what you did. And then what? We got 6 more minutes, so we can book a squash or a promo. We still have Cactus and Dr. Death. What are y'all doing? Big Raw, Eddie, blah, blah, blah. Cactus 3, Steve Williams retain the title. Okay, I was literally going to book them in a big backstage brawl, and that is what they did last week. So I guess Cactus will instead cut a promo. This is going to be a promo about how, you know, Dr. Death... I really should be Dr. Death cutting the promo, but I don't trust him. So I guess Cactus is going to be cutting a promo about, you know, Dr. Death, you know, they say I'm the toughest guy in WCW, but you're a close second, and I need to beat you to prove I'm the toughest guy, and I'll do whatever it takes. I'll go to any length, any stipulation, any kind of match. You name the match, and I'll have it with you. That's how badly I want to beat you. This is kind of a babyface promo, but he can say it in like a deranged way, and he can like hit himself while he's doing it, and it'll get over as a heel thing. And that's of the show. Exactly 65%. Boom, nailed it. Alright, let's open with this Arn promo. I think that'll be good. And then let's do this 6-man tag. I think that's a fun opener. Oh no, I'm sorry. We have to open with the fucking Tech Masterclass. Otherwise our fans will poop their pants. Sure. Let's swap this and like this. This keeps moving up. Yep, that's the show. I think this main event's going to be really good, even though we basically did the match 2 weeks ago. 93. Okay, 94 for the Arn promo. I thought this... Oh, Arn struggled. That's why. I was going to say, I thought this could get 100. But Arn did struggle. Who would win, chat? Maya Yukihi and Risa Sera, or Delmi Exo and Evie? Maya Yukihi and Risa Sera. I know I'm not chat, but I'm intervening. Eddie and Negro Casas, good. 85. Good match. Eddie got a 92. That is good. That's why he's getting a world title match. Although that world title match will not be a Tech Masterclass. 93 promo. Okay, good. Good promo. We love to see it. 62. Okay. At least, I mean, Kevin did it. Oh, Kevin's new occult gimmick is awful. Great. Love that for me. It's likely to raise over time. Okay. We got to get Kevin in the ring. Because similar to the Eddie thing, we're trying to get these tag titles on the Coven so that Scott is like freed up to do single stuff. And Kevin's probably going to have to be the partner. Mortis is just not over. But Mortis could be like a lackey that can help them win the titles. This got an 80. That's fine. Although I was correct in thinking like, hey, Jun Akiyama is in this, therefore it cannot be a main event. That was correct logic. Oh, the Hennig Avalanche lost heat. That sucks. But everything else gained heat. 70 for this Harley Race promo. That's fine. It was only 4 minutes. 64 for John Paul. He's not even getting the 70 that you usually get for a squash match. Ooh, 100. Cactus is another one who's just all... So, like, sometimes the Cactus promo gets a 78, and sometimes it gets 100. And you just don't know what it's going to be. This time it was 100. $88 for this match is, like, surprisingly low. I thought this was going to be in the 90s for sure. Did we get a penalty or anything? We got low heat for the Saturday tag title storyline. Damn. Okay. That's a bummer. Then 88 for Arn and Flair fighting. Not, oh, we didn't get the Angles bonus, but we still got a 90, so good. 600 grand. Pop recap. Mara times. Mara times. The main event did better when it had Battle Cat and JPL in it. Brutal. Well, our audience has spoken, and it seems like they want more JPL. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, this is Firebreaker Chip or whatever this guy's name was. This is a real guy. I mean, if it's a real guy, let's fucking sign him, right? I don't think he's any good. No, he's like brutally bad. But you know what? Just for being a real guy, we're gonna send him to Dev. Here you go, Jim. Doug Gilbert is charismatic. Alright, thanks, Eddie. Avalanche wants time to heal. Oh, okay, sure. Love this Abdullah Kobayashi photo. This is great. I believe I've seen Abdullah Kobayashi wrestle in person. I believe he was on those Chikara / Big Japan crossover shows. Oh, 30 days left on the contract of Larry Zbyszko. That's crazy. I mean, he's a good road agent, but he doesn't need to, like, wrestle anymore. Like, we don't... Although, honestly, he's not bad. But we don't book him. And, you know what, he's like... Yeah, he's... Alright. You are currently a road agent. Yeah, you are. Okay. Hey, man, I'll sign you to a contract, but just, like, never include in-ring work. Which should be a lot less than 30,000, right? I don't think he's gonna agree to this. Paul White in the Coven, fuck. He will put over JPL. I think he's already lost to JPL. I would put money that we've had him lose to John Paul. No, he hasn't. Well, listen, he can do that in the 30 days he has left. I don't think we need to resign Larry Zbyszko. Yano 3's healed, great. House show in Saskatchewan, 81 fans, let's go! Very mysterious. Oh, the senior, sure. It's very Mysterio. Alright, here we go. Super Viernes. I said I would do it. Steve Austin. You can have the night off. That's it. No one else. This show defaulting to running in Florida is wild. Like, I get it, but it's wild. Remind me after the show to check for Paul. Also, like, he's gonna suck and we're gonna send him to Dev if we sign him. I doubt he's good. What do we want? Angle idea, gimmick idea, storyline idea. Let's do storylines. I feel like some of our storylines could be hotter. And we just used a character idea for Triple H. Excuse me, for John Paul. So let's replace that, hopefully with a good one. I said hopefully with a good one. A safe bet for... I don't need one. Character ideas specific to one guy suck so bad. Because I never need them for the top guys. I only need them for, like, my lower card people. My top of the card people always have momentum. Black Warrior wants to show up, and he is the sibling of Blue Panther. Okay, well, we're definitely bringing him in. I guess the question is just, is he any good? Yeah, he's okay. Good basics. Good selling. Nothing else he could job. India Sue-Zero. Ooh. Whom? No. Go away. Alright, training. My stooge has let me know that Perro Aguayo wants to be a chief enforcer. He's literally stooging on the guy he's feuding. That's so good. Kyohei Wada had a ribbed Lance Storm. Kato Kungli Jr. is ribbed because of how much he's been influenced by Arn Anderson. I don't know why Arn is... Oh, Arn's probably a road agent. That's probably why Arn's here. Doug Furness and Babe Ricard have bonded recently. Okay, great. American Love Machine and Stan apparently got into an argument. Okay, that's a bad idea. Alright, no, let's not address the locker room this week. Alright, so we've got to book 2 other first round trios tournament matches, I guess. So let's do that, I suppose. I love announcing a tournament and then afterwards being like, we'll figure out who's in it. That's very like Tony Khan core, you know? We should probably do like we could incorporate Roddy and the Vianos into this. Although we only have 2 Vianos. I should have really thought of that ahead of time. We could have signed another Viano. Maybe one's local. Is that possible? Yes. Viano 6. I mean, he's not good, but that's fine. He can lose this match. All right, great. So they are not advancing. He doesn't exist IRL? Great. Love that. We literally a fake Viano. We just went backstage and saw a guy and we're like, you're a Viano. Get out there. Alright, so this means the Roddy team is advancing. So Roddy needs good friends. Roddy and the Headhunters would be such a good team, but the fucking one Headhunter has a knee that's falling apart. Roddy and Coco. I feel like Miguel Perez just has the vibes of someone that would team with Roddy Piper. Does that make sense? Roddy, Miguel Perez, and Coco Beware. What a team. Are going to take on Viano 3, Viano 4, Viano 6. I selected Viano 4 twice. 4, 6. Why don't I do Lucha 6-man? You know what? I suppose I should, shouldn't I? Oh, these are all 2 out of 3 falls matches. No, I don't want to do that. Regular 3 versus 3. We should do that, though, for, like, the title matches. And I've always been assuming the whole time that these are under Lucha rules. Anyway, Roddy Piper is going to pin the fake Viano. I think that probably goes without saying. I was going to say we could give this storytelling, but there's no reason to give it storytelling, really. So we don't need to do a storytelling match on this brand? Okay. And then last week... I should fucking write all this down. Trios tournament. So far the teams that have advanced are Casas, Dandy, Pirata Morgan, and then Too Cold, America Love Machine, and Sasuke. And then we just had Piper, Coco, Miguel Perez. So we need a heel team. We need a heel team to advance. And we had Pero, Atlantis, and Blue Demon lose. And we had Kato Kung Lee, Arcane Hunter, and MS1 lose. Okay. El Brazo. Oh, it should be like Oro Plata and another guy. That should be our heel team that goes on. Oro Plata. I would like this to be a Steal the Show match. None of these other guys really cook. So we might just like try and sneak El Brazo in here or something. Jerry Estrada. Jerry Estrada is over at least, although I think Oro... Actually, you're recognizable, right? No, you're unimportant. Fuck. Brazo maybe, because he should be teaming with his brother Brazo de Plata y Brazo de Oro. So he... Yeah, sure. Why not? Close enough. Are any of those guys recognizable? I really didn't check that. Brazo, no. I don't think Oro or Plata are. No, so we need a recognizable person on the babyface team. This sounds like a job for Lasertron and Chavo and Felino. Is this... Are these guys good enough to carry this as a Steal the Show match? We'll have to book a different Steal the Show match. Let's just make this like 12. And let's give it to... Let's put fucking Brazo over. Why not? You can pin Chavo. Alright. Alright, so we still need to book our steal the show or high spots. I never do it just as high spots, which maybe I should, considering some of our people. We still need our tech master class. We can let's get a handle on the Lucha roster before we sign more people. Let's fucking let's calm down. Once we know like who we actually want to do stuff with and who would like, okay, maybe we don't super need this guy, then we can like start adding people. Or like when it's like, oh, I need this kind of guy, then we could go sign someone. I hate just signing guys and then they sit there and I stare at them and just clog up the roster. I guess one of the questions with this brand is like, when do we do blow-offs? Do we just do Norman Smiley and Blue Panther and blow it off? I keep waiting for there to be a Clash of the Champions, but the game is fucking me and not giving me one. So like, I don't know. Astro and Connect. I feel like Astro and Connect is just kind of over. I feel like we're not really doing that anymore. Let's have Pero Aguayo cut a promo about Randy Savage and your stupid brother and his stupid poems. I'll kill you. maybe put it better than that, but that's the general idea. I don't know if like I don't know if we're really acknowledging that they're brothers on screen, because they didn't really in WWE ever. We got American Love Mission. Alright. Are there any local workers that would be like recognizable? See, the problem is probably not, because they need to be recognizable in America, not in Mexico. I'm sure there's plenty of guys that would be recognizable in Mexico. Yeah, but there's like no one here who would be in America. That's the problem with this brand, is we run all the shows in Mexico and we act like it's a Mexican brand, but we're still an American company with American TV. So it really wants us to like focus on the American market. Too Cold, American Love Machine is recognizable, Atlantis is recognizable. Atlantis did not move on. That team got knocked out, which is wild in retrospect. They lost to the Negro Casas El Dandy Pirata Morgan team. Alright, we can, you know what? We can make a play off that. Let's do, because those Atlantis and Demon, I believe, are the tag champs. Let's have a fucking tag team title match. Atlantis and Blue Demon can defend their titles against El Dandy and Pirata Morgan. I would like Atlantis to win. Loser, Pirata Morgan. And I want to turn off Brands for a second, because I want Ultimo Dragon to distract El Dandy. Telling stories, bro. Alright. Oh, I didn't set that as steal the show. Fuck. Because it's not really a steal the show match. I guess it could be a tech masterclass. Atlantis is really good tech. Demon isn't. Alright, we're going to have to set one of these as either tech or steal the show. Oh, we're going to have to make this one steal the show. I don't love it. Oh, the American Nightmares are about to break up, man. Oh, in the new save? No. Alright, and then we need a tech masterclass. Is Norman recognizable yet? That would be great for me. No, he's unimportant. Oh, what's his momentum? Neutral. Okay, we can fix that. We can fix it. Let's give him a creative idea. We have a safe bet. Success. Warm. I think he needs very warm to not be penalized. Alright, we're taking a chance here. This might backfire real bad. I'm going to try this likely. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Blue Panther is wrestling not Norman Smiley. He's wrestling someone with some tech that isn't Norman Smiley. Has he wrestled Grand Hamada yet? That seems too obvious. No, not in a singles match. Alright, cool. 12. Tech Masterclass. Panther is winning. And now that I totally tanked Norman's momentum, let's see if we can give him a storyline win here and get that up a little bit. Just like 2 minutes. Norman attacker. Blue Panther. Victim. Road agent notes. Minor storyline victory. For Norman over Blue Panther. Post-match attack on Panther. Alright, hopefully that can help his momentum a little bit. We actually need to book promos. Peralta Morgan is being used too much on the show. Blue Demon Jr. is being too much. Okay. Sounds like our main event should be shorter. Alright, there you go. Savage. I mean, we have Pero talking about them. We might as well have them talking about Pero, I guess. Like, that's what those guys are here for. And it did really well last week, so let's do it again. They can brag about costing Pero's team the Trios titles, their match in the Trios tournament. Okay. Got like 10 more minutes. Negro Casas is here. Too Cold is here. Love Machine is here. Can Too Cold or Love Machine talk? That's a great question, Swarley. Too Cold. Oh, that's a wide range, man. I don't know if we've ever booked Too Cold to cut a promo, like ever. It's been 3 fucking years in game. I don't think he's cut a promo once. Love Machine, yes. What about Sasuke? Sasuke, maybe. Do you speak English or Spanish? Hell yeah, all 3. Let's go. All right, we're cook test time, baby. Too Cold, Sasuke, and American Love Machine are gonna win the Trios tournament. See how that goes. And then we got time for another match. The only recognizable wrestler left is El Canek. Well, and Negro Casas. Sounds like those guys are having... One of them's in a match. Well, they're both heels. Well, what baby faces are left? Astro Ray, Bismarck, Psychosis, Jalisco. I mean, Super Astro's here. We might as well use the little bit of heat that feud had. So let's book El Canek. Sneak some young guys in here. Let's do Canek and like Kato Kung Lee Jr., kind of a weird team. Taking on Super Astro and Astro Ray Jr. Yes, because they both have Astro in their name. Thank you for asking. We'll give Black Warrior a dark match. Originally, I wanted to book him with Blue Panther in a tag, but it didn't work out that way. This is 10, I guess. Connect can simply win. That's fine. And then on the pre-show, Black Warrior, who's a heel? Yes, Black Warrior's a heel. He can wrestle Lismark Jr. 8 minutes. Lismark will get the win. Alright. So no one's overused. Okay, we're getting better about that. Oh, what was the tech? It was Blue Panther, right? Let's open with that. Yeah, that's second match of the night for sure. Let's put this. I guess that's good there. Let's do Pero promo up here. And yeah, that is the show. I have genuinely no idea what this is going to get. 85. I'd be happy with that. This got a 70. Black Warrior got a 67. Black Warrior, I think you just got a job, brother. You were better than Lismark. He was not... I don't think he's over either. It was just as good as the Panther Hamada Tech Masterclass. That's crazy. Why was this so bad? Oh, Blue Panther has an awful gimmick. That's probably not helping. Oh, Hamada's declining, sure. I thought this would do a lot better. 74 for the attack angle. That's good. 72 for this. We will definitely take that. Yeah, Black Warrior is just as good as, like, Super Astro. He's better than Connect. That's crazy. I will take a 68 for this promo. This could have been brutal. Oh, Blue Panther's got bad morale? Well, we should definitely sign his brother then. That'll help with that. Too Cold and Love Machine both did a good job with the crowd, too, so that's good. A 76 on this. I'll take that. Chavo should not have been in this match. Chavo should be in, like, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, if we're being honest. But I don't know. Yeah, they love these Randy and the Genius promos. Wow, our commentary did a bad job. That was the first time we've gotten a note about that on this brand. Genius and Savage cook too hard. 71 for this. How bad was the fake Viano? 30. Could have been worse for a fake wrestler. Oh, I always think these Pero promos are going to do a lot better. Because I'm like, well, he's not, like, a good promo per se, but he's got 91 pop. Surely this is going to do good. And then it doesn't. It just doesn't. Oh, 90 main event. Cool. Cool. That worked out very well. $87. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere with these. Mostly I just realized that, like, El Dandy should be in the main event every week. But you know, we're starting to get the hang of this brand a little bit. $337,000, sure. Pop recap, good. Okay. Let's sign Black Warrior and then see if Paul White exists. He should. He should exist by now. What's this? Pay raise request from Joey Maggs. Yeah, man. That, sure. 1.13 million. Okay. Not roster. Workers. What was... I love coming back to this and seeing a search I was doing and then just being like, what was this? We have a lot of top Mexican talent. We have Pero, we have Atlantis. The problem is they're not over in America. So, like, if I book a 20-minute match... I mean, some of them are over in America, like Dandy is and stuff. But, like, if I book a 20-minute match with a guy who has 70 pop in Mexico but only, like, 40 pop in America, then I get the thing of, like, this guy was overused too much. And then the game, like, then I get a penalty, it subtracts points. Yeah, this guy... I guess in Mexico he had decent pop, like in the 40s. But yeah, he got a 67 with, like, yeah, come on over. Come on over. Paul White. No? Is that not how you spell white? Paul W. No? The Giant. Not seeing him. Let's just try to pull. No Paul White. Unless there's something else he could be under. Coco Beware is not a top guy. Coco Beware is a mid-carder, but he's there. Coco Beware is a mid-carder in America, so he's there to lose to the Mexican guys to give them pop in America. Oh, I'm not checking the editor. I don't care that much. Paul White is a you guys thing. I don't care. I have never been a fan of him. Check new workers. Yeah, we haven't checked that in a while. Yeah, I guess we could... It shouldn't be Big Show. If it's Big Show, I'm gonna be mad. But let's check Big Show, just in case. No Big Show. That would've been crazy. Where do we get this? News... Oh, I'm already searching by just new workers, aren't I? Yeah. Alright, let's see if anyone interesting has come in recently. Jesus. Emi Sakura. June 1995. That's wild. 60 to 73 tech already. Damn, Emi. Christian, Joel Gertner, Paraguayo Jr. We should probably hire Paraguayo Jr. Oh, he's 15. All right, let's maybe chill on that. But it would make Pero Senior happy, and we could just send him to Smoky Mountain for like 5 years. I don't know. I'll think about it. A bunch of fake wrestlers. Dula Kobayashi just got into biz, brother. Ricky Marvin. The thing with guys like Ricky Marvin and Shannon Moore is they have to be, yeah. They're babies. They're children. I'm not signing a 15-year-old. Rhino. Gore. I'm not going to sign the Patriot, man. Hold on. Mongo. Why doesn't Mongo have any... This seems like a mistake. Zeros... That seems wrong. That just seems like he, like, forgot to do it. Because, like, he should absolutely... Like, Great Lakes, he should have pop. Really, in all of America, he should have a little bit of pop. But in, like, the Midwest and Great Lakes, he should have, like, decent pop. He was a big star there. All he had was pop. That's what I'm saying. Because, like, without the pop, he's unhireable. You know what I mean? I genuinely think that is an error in the mod. I don't think he meant to give Mongo 0 pop everywhere. Because even, like, the rookies usually have, like, 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Yes, he was good at the football. He was on a team that won the Super Bowl. He wasn't, like, the most famous football player or anything, but he was, like, a big personality and people knew him. Reckless Youth? How's Reckless Youth doing? Reckless Youth 18. Ooh, Reckless Youth stinks. See, this... Like, Reckless Youth has 2 pop. Like, come on. You're telling me he's more popular than Mongo? Sanchio Takagi. We could sign him and make sure DDT never exists. I'm not... Chris Harris. I get him in both saves. 21 is older than I thought he'd be. He can brawl a little bit. He doesn't have any star quality though. You know what? I'm interested in something. Workers, search. I don't care. Well, let's make sure they're wrestlers. Wrestlers 2 higher. Star quality 80. Oh, there's some people. There's some people. A lot of fake people with really high star quality. That's interesting. Hayabusa? Hayabusa's to hire? Oh, it's because he's on a handshake deal with FMW. Uh-huh. Oh, he doesn't have... I was hoping he'd have pop in Mexico. I don't know why. 93 star... Yeah, listen. I don't think he's... Yeah, he's loyal to... Is it time to buy FMW to simply get Hayabusa? It might be. Jeff Hardy, Jerry Lawler, Kamala, crazy. Mark Mero, Masakatsu Funaki. What's your star quality, bro? 84. Holy shit. Are you loyal to anyone? No? Oh, loyal to PWFG. Fuck. Suzuki, you're also loyal to PWFG. Nikita Koloff. The Patriot. Holy shit. Is this gonna happen? 83 star quality? Where's Riley? Where's Riley? What's he getting in matches? Oh, he stinks. He gets 51s. Yeah, he's not good. Oh, if he had a little more pop and, like, was just any good at all in the ring, I might bring in the Patriot. Tiny Lister, woof. It's me, Ahmed Johnson. They're very generous with these Ahmed Johnson stats, I'll say that. Very generous. I actually want to see his match history. Oh, he's had 1 match this year on an indie show. Cool. I might sign him to a dev deal. He's only 24. Check Latin Lover. Sure. 83 star quality. That is good. Very wide range on these stats, which I don't love. Especially for someone who's 27. You would expect to know a little bit more about him at that point. Not really popular either. What's his... Do we have any match histories? Or is he just straight unemployed? Yeah, he's straight unemployed. 30. I mean, he's not very good. He has a podcast. So there are so many wrestlers from this era that have podcasts. If we signed every guy with a podcast, our roster would balloon overnight. Oh, Yokozuna down here at the bottom. We should look at Yoko. I feel like we've looked at Yokozuna, but yeah, it's kind of the same deal as the Patriot. Good star quality, but then you actually look at his stats and it's like, ugh. You know? Ugh. Although, these are 60s and 70s. He's working in UWA in Mexico. That's weird. He's mostly working in Mexico. He got a 56. What's his pop like? It's not great. He has 50 pop in Mexico. We could bring in Yokozuna for fucking Super Viernes. That's weird. Let's do it. Next stream for TNA WWE, yeah, Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern. I'm surprised there's not more luchadors showing up with the star quality thing. I had kind of hoped for that. Alright. Before we go, let's talk to FMW. Hey, are you ready to sell your company? Okay. Listen, we're disbanding the company. That would cost $1 million. Because really, I don't think there's any reason to really even pillage it. Because the only guy we want is fucking, oh, why am I totally fucking brain farting? Hayabusa, that's the only guy we want. And I don't even see him showing up on the workers? I don't even know if we want Onita. Like, I don't think he has any pop here. No, he's got 34 pop in America. Oh, he's under a shoot name. Okay, of course. Why didn't I think of that? What does pillaging the company cost? Let me see if there's anyone. I mean, Maeda, although he's the owner of Rings, so he's loyal to Rings. We wouldn't even get him. Chigusa? Is Chigusa good? I mean, she's good, but yeah, it's the same. Only 43 pop in Japan. Not even that big in Japan. I just can't imagine anyone we would do anything with other than Hayabusa. I think we're just gonna disband the company, man. Is Onita good if not over? He should really only be good at, like, hardcore and brawling. At this point, is yeah, 77-85 brawling, 92-100 hardcore, 63-71 puro. That's not bad. But then, like, everything else, eh. I mean, he does have charisma, microphone, and acting, and star quality. You know, we probably, if you can get Onita, you should probably take Onita. Dr. Luther. Is Dr. Luther any good? Not really. I mean, even for the memes. Don't really see it happening. Alright. We're going to pillage FMW, and we are literally only taking Onita and Hayabusa. Like, that's literally it. I guess we'll take Chigusa Nagao. Why not? And then... yeah, I don't see anyone else we would want. Ricky Fuji, does he have anything at this time? No, not really. Check Monster Ripper. Hmm. 34 pop. What are you getting in matches? Just curious. 45, but that's in Japan, where you are about the same overness as you are here. I'm not really moved on Ronda Singh. Yeah, unfortunately, I do remember Bertha Faye, and that is working against her. So I remember those matches being bad. Tarzan Goto, are you any good? You're 36. I mean, that's the thing, is a lot of their guys are really good at hardcore, and we don't... Our product literally doesn't use hardcore. So, like, they're kind of useless to us. Yeah, like, that's why I didn't even look at, like, Mr. Ganasuke and stuff like that, because, like, he's going to be really good at hardcore. I guess he's good at brawling, too. Oh, his head is red. He has a major concussion until January 96. Okay, that's a no. Sorry about that, bro. Dynamite Kansai. Okay. No one's gonna have any pop. Sure. You might be going to FMW, but sure, or to SMW. Oh, we could we could change the name from SMW to FMW, and we could have Onita as the booker instead of Cornette. That would be funny. We're not signing Horace Hogan. You can't fucking trick me into that. Miyasato. Honestly, we should probably... Can I... No, there's no way to, like, sort this. I was gonna say, we should probably just look at, like, all of the women. Horace Hogan is Mike Awesome's cousin. Yeah, well, he sucks, so... I don't care. Listen, we're just going ahead with this. This is it. This is the 4 people. I'm sure someone on YouTube is going to be like, no, you should have gotten... I guess we'll bring in Ronda Singh. I don't... she has a little bit of pop. I guess we could just have her lose matches. We might... She could do that, I guess. Eesh. No, this is it. And we're not taking any titles, events. I don't TV, even like TV shows. We inherited the All Japan ones. Those are better. I don't care. We really don't even need the pop. I just want Onita and Hayabusa. That's really it. Pillage. And just like that, they're here, huh? Yes. Okay, Does Hayabusa go to Nitro or does Hayabusa go to CMLL? That's the question. He's not going to be over either place. Yeah, I feel like just vibes wise he should be on Nitro. That just feels right to me. Sending Hayabusa to Saturday night would be diabolical. No matter how funny no matter how funny the Coven is, like, we would be sending him over there as a heel, and he'd be having matches against, like, I mean, I guess there's Akiyama, but other than that, it'd be like him versus Terry Funk. Shit like that. Hey man, you want to sign a real contract? That'd be cool. Contract. Negotiate. Exclusive written, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man. Whatever you want. You don't speak. Passable. Okay. Okay. That's something. So maybe it won't take him forever. I have this crazy idea about putting Onita on Saturday night. Because we have a lot of brawlers on that brand. And it's a promo brand. And he can promo. He's a great promo. Oh, God. Oh, no wonder they went out of business. Holy shit. All right, well. All right, man. You're going to Saturday. And then Chigusa, I mean, you're going to Nitro, obviously. And then who else did we even bring in? I don't remember. Let's do brand, no brand. Dynamite Kansai. Should you go to Dev? No, you have 55 experience. You're not going to gain anything in Dev. I guess you'll just go to Nitro. Ronda Singh, you're obviously going to Nitro. Negro Casas, let's get you on a brand, buddy. You should probably be on Super Viernes. That just... Like, you were really good on Nitro, but you should be on Super Viernes. Okay, that's everybody. Alright, I'm glad we didn't have to make a fucking brand. that would have sucked. That's gonna do it. This stream went really long. I thought we were gonna get out on time, and then we got into buying FMW, just to get 2 people. Honestly though, Hayabusa's stats are so crazy. I think it's worth it. Like crazy aerial, crazy flashiness, crazy psychology, and then 93 star quality means he could maybe be like the biggest star in WCW. Like, that's wild. So I think that could be worth it. But that's gonna do it. I'll be back next week. We are still very far away from the pay-per-view. We made didn't even make a week. We made 1 week dent in, so we still have like 3 weeks left. And then Thursday, WWE vs. TNA 2004. We're gonna get to Victory Road, so get ready for that. My first pay-per-view. We'll see if someone left a comment on the last episode about how because Nick booked like 15 matches on this pay-per-view and they were all exactly 10 minutes. He was just like, damn, the fans would have been like setting their watches to 10 minutes every match, and that really tickled me. That was a good comment. I'll try to mix my times up a little more. But But yeah, that's it. We'll be back Thursday for WWE vs. TNA. Next week for more WCW. And that's it. Bye, everybody.